Hey, what's up? This is Mikey for Electrek, and in this video we're going to take a look at both the Galaxy Lux and the Galaxy SL from Evelo. Alright, this video is going to be a little bit different because we've got two bikes that are very similar. They go for similar goals, but with two entirely unique feelings. The Galaxy SL is a cut above the average e-bike, packing smooth shifting and some of the best motor integration on the market. The Galaxy Lux, on the other hand, this one has all of that, plus totally automatic shifting, more power, and it makes for one of the most advanced practical electric bikes on the market today. There's a lot of fine details in the bike build, and we can easily get forgotten if we only focus on the drive system. So, let's get down to the brass tacks. Both Galaxy bikes have a great use as a comfort commuter. The clean step-through frame allows for easy access and a sturdy build for both men and women. The Galaxy bikes are super easy to jump into anytime, utilizing a super low step-through clearance of 16 inches. If you can get into a car or step into a crossover, then you can easily get into this bike. Both of these are very easy to ride, and the comfort saddle is a perfect accent that invites anyone for a serene riding experience. Taking a look at the business side, one of the first things up front is the great headlight for vision. It also has a rear tail light and a brake light combo on the backside. Along with that, we're looking at full fenders front and back that blend into the look, and they keep the rider nice and clean. The rear rack is also where the battery mounting space is, and it's super easy to get the battery in and out and operate the charger and lock from a comfortable height. Unfortunately, there is a downside that with the rear rack, it can't hold quite as much weight if it were empty. I'd still commit to doing a grocery run with the bikes, but I wouldn't carry kids, and I certainly would not carry an adult passenger. Both the Galaxy bikes have hydraulic disc brakes, which is a very welcome sight even for lightweight e-bikes like these. The stopping power is quite welcome, and it goes hand in hand with the wide and comfortable tires that also give a great sense of control on the road. The custom wide wheels house all of it with class and give it enough space for a normal Schrader air valve. Makes quality of life very simple. Looking at the touch points of the Galaxy SL and Lux, we have some sporting comfort pedals, comfort grips with ergonomic trim, swept-back handlebars, and stargazer stem. Moving into the electric system, they have a lot in common for how they interact with the rider. Both bikes feature a torque-based pedal assist, which is very smooth and natural, and they also have full throttle capability. This means that the powered pedaling is very responsive and easy to use, and the throttle? It's exactly what it sounds like. Full power at the flick of a thumb. The Lux and the SL also have a full color display right in the center of the handlebars. This display has everything right on the main screen. It has your speed, both in numbers and also a speedometer, a current power in a graph, timer, trip counter, total odometer, light indicator, and an assist level. That's a lot to pack into one readout, and I consider this a little busy, but after quality time in the saddle, I think I could be able to read it a little easier. Alright, we've covered the things that are in common for both of the bikes, but what makes them different? Well, basically it's the mechanical drive and the battery capacity. The SL features a chain and a mechanically geared hub called the Evelo CVT. This drive is super slick since you can change gears at any time and don't have to wait for clicking or indexing or starting momentum. Anytime you want, you twist the wrist and it will effortlessly change gears. And speaking of gears, it's not exactly like 1, 2, 3, it more or less has an infinite band to choose from. And to make this even better, the electric motor is using a very refined torque-based input, and it matches perfectly. Evelo has blended the motor and the mechanical system incredibly well, and I can't stress that enough. Both of these bikes feel amazing when you're pedaling. The Galaxy SL, that one's using a 36-volt 13 amp hour battery. It's got a fair amount of longevity, but it doesn't have the same kind of punch that you're going to feel from the Galaxy Lux. Now, the Galaxy Lux, this one is using a 48-volt 11.6 amp hour battery. That one's going to have a lot more punch, and you're definitely going to feel it when you're riding up a steep hill. And also, it takes the drive system a step further. Or really a leap further. The benefits really complement the ride purpose, which is easy, smooth cycling. The belt removes that jerky feeling of grabbing tension on the drive, and it does a great deal for both longevity and for maintenance. The belt is going to last a lot longer than a chain, and it can also endure a much harsher beating from the elements. But this actually isn't even the best of it. No, the best is the totally automatic transmission on the Galaxy Lux. Using this automatic system, all you got to do is just set the RPMs, or the cadence, or how many rotations you want to do with your feet, and then that's it. The bike just does the rest, and it will continue doing so for each ride after that until you change it in the phone app. Uphill, downhill, flats, hills, start, stop. The bike is just going to keep your selected cadence, and you never have to worry about switching gears ever again. The system was designed to be set just once, but there's actually a handlebar mount that you can see here, and you can adjust that system on the fly. This makes the Lux highly advanced and incredibly easy to use. The entire automatic system can be used with the electric bike system at the same time, and it is completely seamless. I got the chance to really explore the drive system using the Evelo Omega. There's a link to that bike in the video description. It's really amazing new ground for electric bikes, and it opens up the sport to totally new riders. Alright, so what are the downsides and who would I recommend this bike to? Well, the downside's actually not that tough to figure out. It's the price. These are pricey bikes because they have a pricey system on them. They're not incredibly expensive, but I mean, they're a lot more than your $1,000 import that you get from overseas. If you're this far in the video, chances are that you're interested in one of them right now, so let's go into it. They're both very comfortable, easy to use, dependable bikes coming from a great company with over 10 years in the e-bike business here in North America. If you've got a cycling background, I would recommend the Galaxy SL. The MSRP on this one is $3,199, although sometimes Evelo does have discounts or sales. If you're already in the habit of shifting, then you will likely appreciate having total control with the mechanical hub. And also with that experience, your legs might be just fine putting some skin into the game, and a smaller battery power might be just fine for you. I would recommend the Galaxy Lux for someone who is getting back into cycling after decades of prolonged unuse. For an MSRP of $4,399, having automatic shifting, it might be a necessity for you, and that's okay. The advancements in technology allow more people to bike who otherwise can't, and this is exactly what we all hoped would happen in the far-off future, but it's here. Finally, there's a bike that you can set for your size, set for your pedal preference, and you're done. If you want to ride with 10-year-old legs again and never worry about gears or numbers, then the Lux is a great bike to consider. So that's the skinny on the Galaxy SL and the Galaxy Lux from Evelo. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm Mikey for Electrek, and I will see you on later.